Alright, this is kind of a good time to maybe show a little bit more of the detail about some of the things I did. When I designed this loop, I wanted to make sure it was really easy to get apart, and it actually is. You know, not 10 minutes ago I got done shooting that last video, and here I've already got the I can pull the little radiator and pump and res out together by disconnecting here at the inlet of the CPU and here at the outlet of my other radiator, and then this part of the loop that was in here can just pulls out of here easy. It doesn't take 5 minutes, so I can break the loop and not have to worry about spilling too much. I'm going to try the best I can to get that part of the loop full before I put it back in, so I won't really have too much trouble trying to get it refilled. But it's pretty simple. I've just got 4 little tabs here that I've mounted, little angled tabs here I mount, and just use the fans to mount the front radiator. So zip those 4 screws out, unplug everything. I just had the pump here was mounted on a plate that I had used the hard drive cage here, and I just used thumb screws to screw into that. So that's going to be a little different. For now, I'm probably just going to mount it via sticky pad down here. Later I'll probably try to reuse that plate and get a deal where I have some thumb screws or something, so I can kind of quick mount it in and out like that. But like I said, it's hard to see the front panel where it was sitting earlier because it's kind of up against the wall, but that's what I've got there. The reason I chose this Lamptron FC9 fan controller was because I knew I was going to have 6 140mm fans running on one channel, and it's got a 50 watt per channel max power, so figured that'd be good enough. This is a good chance to show you what I did with the SSD here. See, I've just mounted it here. I went ahead and mounted it to the 3.5-inch adapter plate that OCZ sent, and then put Velcro on the back side of that, so I can just, it's stuck pretty good. I don't want to take it off because I don't want it to get loose, but yeah, as I said, I've braided most all the cables. Still need to single braid sleeve the 24 pin and the PCI power connectors. But other than that, everything looks alright. It's kind of a mess right now, but I'll tidy it up a little more later. Because I don't really have hard drive bays, that's kind of my hard drive bay for right now. But planning on getting just an eSATA external docking bay for a couple hard drives, and that'll be good enough. I mean, this is primarily a gaming computer, and I'm not really a huge media file, so I don't have 4 terabytes of music and movies laying around or anything like that. So forgot to mention earlier, the fans I'm using are all Yates-Loon high-speed fans. If I get it back up and going, I'll show you what they sound like on full blast. It's honestly not as loud as I expected, but surprisingly enough, the 120mm fans are much louder or bother me more than the 140s do, in all honesty. So I probably won't turn the fans up on the little radiator unless I have 2 graphics cards in there and have to keep the loop cool. So that's it for now. I'm gonna work on getting this pump mounted down on the ground where it should be. Have to cut some new tubing, but I've got some laying around, so that'll be alright. So hopefully in the next couple hours I can get this thing back up and going and see if this fitting thing here is causing just too much restriction, causing some of my problems. So we'll check back in a while.